Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with an astro message. Thank you guys so much for being extremely patient with me. It's been hectic to say the least. I ended up getting sick, and I don't know if you guys know, but I think I've said this before, but I'm just going to say it again because for anyone that's new, I have a lot of Scorpios and Sagittarians in my family, so I haven't had a moment to myself. And y'all know Scorpios love to consume the room, so I had to pull away. It's nighttime right now to do these readings. And I'm so excited to be sitting with Sagittarius and laying everything out. So heads up, guys, not every message in this reading is going to resonate. You may not vibe with a message that comes through because it belongs to another Sagittarius, but it's important to just grab what is speaking to you. It's important to just go with the flow, and I hope you receive something out of this general reading for Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. I'm just cutting the deck in front of you guys, and forgive me for the lighting. I hate the lighting. I personally like doing my readings during the day, but we got to make do with what we have. And let's get into Sagittarians. Oh, I just heard stop. Okay. Spirit just said stop. And not at me shuffling and cutting the cards, but you. Spirit's telling you guys to stop. I just heard stop. So let's see. Why did I hear stop? Why did I hear stop? Queen of Swords. The Ace of Wands reverse. Okay. The Six of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. The Judgment. The Five of Cups. Okay. Sagittarians, this is a warning message for the collective of Sagittarians. Spirit is delivering this message to you with love, and they're doing this for your protection. It's not to make you feel away, but it's to just keep you informed, so you know that this is an energy that is around you. A lot of you could be saying the wrong things at the wrong time, and I feel like a lot of you guys are laughing as I say this, but hear me out. You have to be mindful of what you repeat. The reason why, Sagittarians, is because for whatever reason, you're going to be dealing with a lot of people seeking your advice and your wisdom because you tell it like it is. The Queen of Swords. And you're very direct, and that's what people need. So you could be the voice of reason amongst your friends. You could be the voice of reason amongst your family. You could be the voice of reason at your job. And with that comes a responsibility of what people share with you and how you need to make sure you don't transfer that information to somebody else by mistake or jokingly or whatever, right? Or you could be in the space of you're defending somebody, or you could be in the space of perceiving something one way because you said something, or now you're overthinking it. So it's kind of like, did I say something? Did I hurt their feelings? Did I make them upset? Did I do this? Did I do that? And for most of you, you didn't really necessarily do anything, but then you could create drama because you think you did. So the first message for some of you is, unless the person directly tells you there's an issue, then there's no issue. Okay? So we got to just do that. You continue to be in your bliss and to be happy, right? So as long as they don't say nothing, then you don't have to. You technically don't, because they should be able to express that to you. But for a lot of you, I keep picking up that some of you could be dealing with like a friend or a love connection where they are being very distant, they are being very standoffish towards you, and you're not understanding where it's coming from. So being that you're very straightforward and you just don't take everything seriously like that, in a sense of miscommunication like that, you just blurt out and say it. You just say, what's the issue? Is it because of such and such and blah, 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 blah? And you see, that alone, maybe the person's not ready to receive it and becomes this bigger thing than what it needs to be. So I say people are going to give you information, Sagittarians, and it's up to you to not to not feel the need to defend somebody or to feel the need to like defend yourself in a situation. It's very interesting. It's almost like Sagittarians, sit this one out. It's not your fight. Sit this one out because it's not your responsibility. You actually have a lot of blessings that are here. This could even be like with your kids. If you are a parent, like you're just seeing your parents, no, you're just seeing your kids just bickering. But if you kind of listen, they may resolve it by themselves. You don't have to jump in, even though as a parent you want to jump in. But for the most cases, it's kind of like, let me see how long they're going to let this ride out. And I'm going to wait this out and then insert myself. So it's kind of like Sagittarians, just let people just, don't have anybody get you guys involved in their stuff. And how about what you want to say? How about what you want to say to them and what you want to express to them? They may not receive it because they're not there right now. They're not mentally there with you right now. So you may be misunderstood during this time. So they're saying to be still and to stay quiet when it comes to this. Let people do what they got to do. So that's the first warning message for some of you. Now, for the most part, collectively, there's a lot of blessings here. And the Six of Wands is here because I do feel like you're going to be getting recognition for all of the hard work that you've been doing. So rather than putting energy into what's not really making sense with people and their actions, they will resolve it by themselves and they will come to you when it's time. But it's your moment to make your dreams come true, especially with the Two of Pentacles, because you're going to have to make some choices about the type of work you want to do, what you want to put your energy towards, all of that beautiful stuff. So I guess the message here for Sagittarius, try not to be so invested in people's weird behavior, because that's the thing. Sagittarius, yes, you don't care, but y'all don't like weird stuff around you. Y'all don't like people that don't just say how they feel. So you want to call it out because it's like, what's your problem? But you see, doing that, it's like you're going to win a stupid prize by doing that. And you think you're just deading it, but it's just going to get worse. So let these people just be weird. And you focus on yourself because you have to focus on your money. You have to focus on your priorities. And maybe being in this is not a priority. You think it's a priority, or someone you think that you have to solve it, but you don't. You don't have to solve it. It's not a priority. You're a priority. You are what matters. You should be focusing on what's important for you and doing what is best for you. And allow people to just go through their cycles or to go through their ups and downs, and they will come to you when they are ready to. You know? The Judgment, the Five of Cups. The Judgment, the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups. Also, for some of you, there's a disappointment when it comes to relationships. Feeling like you're not being understood or feeling like your partner is dumping a lot out of you. I do feel like October was very rough for Sagittarians in the sense of like communication. This whole reading is about everybody misunderstanding you or people misunderstanding your motives and a lot of people not getting it. And technically, we just left the Mercury retrograde, so I can see why all of this energy, this residual energy, is still here. But the Four of Wands is actually speaking about reconciliation. The Nine of Cups talks about your wishes will be fulfilled. So if you just sit back and allow everything to just unfold and give it to God, it's actually going to solve itself with the miscommunication. Now, when it comes to relationships and when it comes to connections that you have with other people, the Wheel of Fortune comes out reversed and the Hermit card. So as much as a lot of you are going to be getting positive feedback on how it's going to go, a lot of you are going to be pulling back from a situationship, a relationship, or a connection that's just not really giving anything to you anymore, because the Wheel of Fortune talks about changes, but maybe changes that you weren't really ready for. The Hermit card speaks about going inward. So it feels like I've been explaining myself, I've been talking, and now I'm not being heard, so I'm going to pull back. Honestly, you guys could have made a very big mistake by confronting this or opening your mouth. I don't know why I feel that, because you would think it's the right thing to do. If it's BS, then confront it. But something here in this reading is saying you are not safe to do that. You are not in the clear to do that. Abort mission, abort mission. And some of you have already did it, and now you know why you were guided not to do it or why you felt you shouldn't, but you did anyway. For some of you, not all. You know what it is? It's like people are not ready for this type of honesty, Sagittarians. Like, you know, you have good intentions, and I see it here. I feel it. I understand you because I'm a Capricorn, so I can handle it. I have a lot of Sagittarians friends because I can just handle how you guys just deliver your wisdom. It has no filter and no tact, but I respect that. Not everybody can vibe with that. Not everybody can handle that. You have a lot of sensitive people around you that don't hold themselves accountable for the things that they do. You're just not going to be understood right now. And it's just, you're wasting your precious time trying to make sense of what's not making sense. No. This is not for you to solve. You have bigger fish to fry. You have more important things to worry about. Okay? That's what's important. You just keep your loved ones close to you. Keep your family that you choose to be around close to you. Focus on your work and focus on your money. Improving your money is going to be a factor for the rest of this year. And these people, Ace of Swords, they will communicate and reach out to you when it's ready. They will do that when it's time. The Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. So that's speaking about you need to bring balance within yourself. Because maybe you've been helping everybody so much, you haven't really been helping yourself. You haven't been doing anything for yourself. You haven't been just, I don't know, sleeping, resting, drinking enough water. It's here. Sounds to me like a lot of you guys need a vacation. You guys are actually long overdue for one. But I feel that you will. And I feel that you need to just have hope. Everything's going to be okay, Sagittarius. And if you're waiting on something, if you're waiting on good news, the good news is coming. Don't rush it. Don't pressure yourself. Don't pressure anyone around you. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to fall in place. A lot of you are also want to move. Some of you guys like want to relocate. For a lot of you, I say this with love, it's not time yet. You have to plan things out a little bit more before you go. For some of you. And then I feel a vacation. Maybe there's a delay with a vacation coming up, but it's still going to happen, just not when you think it's going to happen. Okay. I feel good about that. And Sagittarius, please be mindful of what you say. That's another message that's coming through as well. Being mindful on how you speak about yourself and what you speak into existence. That's a vibe in your reading as well. So I want to get into the romantic side of things. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about the lighting. So let's throw these cards away. Ooh, I cannot wait until my home is not occupied with so many visitors so I can just film and not have to be present. I don't know. I love the holidays when it comes, but then it's like I'm an introvert. All that socializing just drains me. It does. So it looks like a lot of my readings are going to be at night because it seems like it's a lot of socializing and gatherings because the holidays are coming. And like I said, I have a lot of Scorpios and Sagittarians in my family, so when do I have time? So I'm so happy to be sitting with you all. So let's get into what's in their mind. So Sagittarians that are single and dating, what's the message? What's the advice with dating? Okay, so Sagittarians, this came out for all of the fire signs, I believe. This card right here. And I want to talk about this card a little bit because there's a reason why it's here. What are you attracting? What is a pattern here that you are noticing? What is something that all of these women or men do that's very similar? That's like deja vu or what a coincidence. I'm not saying that someone's gonna get you drunk and no. But the men or the women that you guys are surrounding yourself with in the dating world or the scenery or where you meet these people, they don't have genuine intention to really get to know who you are as a person. And you do give out this energy that you're just trying to have fun, but you're more than that, and you're not just the stereotype Sagittarius. You're deep, you're intelligent, and Sagittarians actually have a lot of wisdom. Like, it's a huge stereotype for the Sagittarius to be like the drunk party person. No, I actually feel this is the opposite. This is what is coming towards you, people that are just immature or not ready, and they don't have intentions of staying. They just have intentions of just like doing what they want to do for a little bit, and then they leave. So it's like, where are you meeting these people? Who are you attracting? And what do they all have in common from each other? And when you do that, you don't have to attract that energy anymore, or you don't have to keep dealing with that anymore. Okay? And your family won't like them. That's a vibe here. Now is not the time. So this person feels it's like you're dealing with people that are emotionally unavailable, and then you're either making excuses for it, or maybe you're emotionally unavailable. Whatever this is, you can't want this everlasting love, but you are continuously playing a part in this cycle that keeps happening. So just reevaluate it and go from there. For my Sagittarians that are single, just pay attention to the signs and recognize, oh my God, this person reminds me of this person. So more than likely, I'm repeating this all over again. And you're my ex all over again. Change the scenery. Change how you're meeting people. Change that. Now, then there's Sagittarius that hasn't just been putting themselves out there because you guys are just mentally done. And I feel you. Take all the time you need to heal before you start any new relationships. For my Sagittarians that are in relationships, a lot of you guys feel like you need breaks from your relationships. Not that you're angry with your partner, but it's like they've been going through a lot of emotional stuff. So it's like you need time for yourself. You need time. I'm open to compromise. I'm open to compromise. Love is the answer. Handle this conversation and this thing with love, and try to be mindful of the advice that you are receiving. That's the message that they're saying to you guys. And again, I knew this card was going to come out. I need more balance. I love that this card came out. I need more balance. You need to be with yourself a little bit. You need some time for you. You need to rest. You need to sleep. You need to do all of that stuff, because it's just been very 24/7. It's been very, it's been about this person and the drama that they've been dealing with, and it's not your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Sagittarians that are married or in relationships, needing some time for yourself. I just feel like a lot of you need time for yourself, and I got you are right. Needing time for yourself. I would do anything for you. Give yourself some time so you can rekindle the relationship that you have. That's what I recommend. That is what I recommend. Give yourself some time so the love can just be, it can feel fresh and new again. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing for Sagittarians. I feel like everything's going to be okay, but just, you know, that was the message that I received. I hope it spoke to you. I hope it resonated. And I want to pull another animal message, the animal totem. It's time to have a beginner mind. Yeah. Getting to know someone, taking your time to get to know someone, not rushing. Okay? And then the next message is take a time out. The brown bear. Rest. Take some time for you. Everything will resolve itself when it's time to. I don't feel like this is going to be the month of meeting people and all of that. I feel like this is going to be November. It feels very, I'm resting and I'm just taking some time for myself. Okay. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching this reading, and I'll talk to you guys later. Mwah. Bye, guys.